Sooner Scoop HD.
Be right now, but the most important thing is that we win, and we keep building and going from there.
You go back to those road games at Iowa State, at Nebraska, just the blueprint for winning on the roads there. Do you go back to that at this time too?
Most definitely, yeah. I think that is something that will kind of set the foundation for just this team, and so we're going forward. So yeah, definitely important.
Anything stand out?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, anything stands out about what West Virginia does offensively? JT Daniels, our quarterback over there.
Super air raid, they're kind of have been the same for a while now. Obviously, different personnel, but I mean they've always loved the air raid, take the top off of everybody. They got a great receiving group that's going to present a lot of challenges, but that we'll be ready for.
Aside from the sweet cornbread, what do you remember about the environment at West Virginia, the trip, all that?
Yeah,
because I think you're one of only two guys on this roster that's ever played there.
I didn't have the greatest experience. Well, I was just confused with the scenery. I'd never been to I think we get there, we're kind of driving up all these mountains or hills, whatever you want to call them. And it was all like, it was muddy, it was dark, it was like foggy. It was really awkward my first time there, but the cornbread made it better. So.
Was it pretty lively? I mean, West Virginia fans
Oh yeah,
are known for...
their fans do a great job. It's kind of it reminds me of Iowa State a little bit, where they're not super big, but they sound super big. So yeah, they do a great job.
Do you remember Bolton's play and Caleb's play in that game? That was the strip.
Yeah.
Both of them had strip and scores.
Yeah, no, Caleb's was real nice. I remember.
Did you get a chance to catch up with any of the alumni that were back in town Saturday? Trouble, IT.
Yeah, I got to talk to both of them.
What was their encouragement to you and to the team as a whole? To go through adversity the way you guys have at this point in the season?
Kind of just keep going, man. Just keep going. I think that everyone kind of feels they see the potential there, and they kind of understand being from here how we're trying to piece this all together. And so their thing to us was just like keep going, keep pushing at it, one step day by day sort of thing.
I'm not trying to ruin the night, but why has it been so difficult just from a alignment standpoint? Week 10, there's still trouble getting everybody aligned.
Yeah, I mean, that comes on the players. That's the players 100%. Me included, starting with me. I know I had quite a few misalignments, and so it's just something that we've been given time after time. We got to be able to get into the game and slow things down in our own head. However we get that done, from the different person by person, like it's what you got to do to get it done. So.
Is there a belief that it can be figured out here over the next 3 weeks?
No doubt. I mean, there's been great stretches of it, and when we get aligned right, we play pretty good ball on defense. So we just gotta. That's definitely something we got to get figured out. We got to be as consistent as possible getting lined up.
Is that number one when stopping the run?
Yeah,
definitely. Simply getting lined up.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get lined up, you don't know where to put your eyes, you don't know where to fit, that sort of deal. So we got to get lined up. We got to. One really big thing, we got to communicate to each other a lot better. So that's been something that today we tried to really take up a notch, and we're going to try to keep building on that.
Is that the result of still kind of getting this defense set in your minds, just making it second nature?
I mean, you could say that. I'm not much of an excuse guy, but like I said, person by person, we got to find a way to make it work, and not to be flawless, not to play perfect, but to play well and play at a high level and play at a high level. So.
We talked to you a couple of weeks ago. You said you knew the clock was ticking.
Yeah.
Even more sense of urgency with 3 regular season games left.
No doubt. Just even kind of you keep hearing from the coaches. Time's ticking. We get in there, we sit in our meeting room, and it has the amount of days of practice left, and it's just kind of like, dang, there's 18, 19 days of practice left, and it's just kind of settles on you. But I've just tried to be present all year long, and so it's something that I'm not so much worried about, just trying to remain present in all the moments. So.
Sooner Scoop HD.